I got a big, heavy brick. What's in here? Let's find out.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Okay, I have this giant brick of cards from BGS here. And I have some labels of some things that I resubbed. So let's see what happened with this. A lot of these cards were cards that I've had for a while that didn't quite make the cut when grading was a little bit more expensive. This was, not only do they have the collector's special at BGS, which turns it into like a $22 per card thing for cheaper cards on their $400, but they also had a Valentine's Day sale where they did 25% less. And if you are part of my Discord, by the way, I notified you of that sale. And there were some people, actually one or two patrons, who submitted some cards for the first time. So I was very happy that they were able to do that. Wow, this is kind of crazy. Let's just get in here. That's what happens when you get a bunch of cards graded. They send you a friggin' brick. A heavy brick of plastic. That's really what's going on here, guys. So this is fun. Yes. Okay, let's put the knife away before I frickin' stab myself. Okay, let's put this upside down. Some were kind of just like random. I just threw them in. Some were I had been meaning to grade. So we have a nice mix here. Wow, this is a big pile. I haven't graded this many cards in a while, so this is nice to have a big return for once. Okay, and I have a few more cards over here to show you that I got in between. This was a smaller order. As you can see, this City of Traders. Here, I'll show you all three grades. So this has been getting almost the same exact grade every time. I may or may not send this in one more time. I don't know, because if it's getting the same grade, that means it might get the same grade third time in a row. However, I'll show you reasons as to why I regrade. Survival of the fittest. So now this kind of... Alright. So as you can see, we got... It would have been best to have this one out of the three, the middle one, where it's a quad 9 plus plus plus, whereas this is a basic plus plus, and this bottom one is a quad plus. So that I'll probably resub, either to get the quad, or if you're lucky, if I'm lucky, the bump up to 9.5. Guardian Beast. I may not resend. I may resend this, and I may resend this. This was subbed for the first time. 3 9s and a 9.5. The Drop of Honey. 2 8 5s, a 9 and a 9.5. And the Guardian Beast. 2 8s and 2 9s. I may resub all these except for the City, actually. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Tombstone Stairwell. I opened this from a pack. That's why I got it graded. It's a rare reserve list from Mirage. Same thing from Exodus, but Recurring Nightmare. 2 9s, 9.5, 8.5. Recurring Nightmare, 2 9s, 9.5, 8.5. Same deal. Mountain Arabian Nights. an 8 for centering, an 8.5 for corners, 9 and 9 point. You know, honestly, I may get this resubbed as well. Like, that 8 is rough. Maybe if I got an 8.5 for centering, this is starting to get there towards a 9. I'll think about that. Okay, our first gold label, Sheltered Valley. This is like just a random thing I graded. I had opened this, so that's cool to see. At least a 9.5. But again, reserve list card that I opened. That's why I graded it. All right, Nahiri, Storm of Stone, alt art. I'm pretty sure this is the same card, or you know what? No, I'm pretty sure it's the same card. So it went from 3 9.5s and an 8.5 to a 9 to 9.5s and a 10. So yeah, that's why you regrade. Is because you can. Oh, sorry. This is another Nahiri that I got. So this is the previous grade, and now the current grade. You can see certain things change, like the corners went up by 0.5 and edges surface down by 0.5, centering up by 0.5. Yeah, so now it's a quad plus whereas before it was a basic. So that's kind of interesting though. All right, Obnixilis, the Hate Twisted, 2 9s and a 9.5, 2 9.5. So a basic plus. Obnixilis, Hate Twisted again. We got 8.5 for edges, 9.5, 9, and a 10. Interesting. I wonder what's in the promo packs, if those are the Japanese print or the American print. Land Grant. I opened this. Mercadian Masks. Edges, 8. Damn, yeah, I didn't store it correctly at first, so that's my fault. Alright, 9. Sarkin the Masterless. I believe this was the same one. What? It got a 10 surface this time, and previously it got an 8.5. That's kind of crazy, guys. But that's, what happens here. And all the other subgrades were 9.5s, and they went down to 9s. That's interesting. I may sub this again. That's crazy. Let's see how I want to set this up. All right, we'll just separate it out later. Karn, the Great Creator. Where are you? Because I know you're here. Teferi, Nisa, Nicol Bolas, Karn. Okay. These are the 2 times I graded it previously. 2 8.5s, 2 9.5s, 3 9s and an 8.5, 2 9s, an 8.5, and a 9.5. So you tell me, is it worth it to do it again? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Gold label. Sarkin the Masterless. This was another one that I subbed, so that's nice to get that 9.5. Alarin. Okay. This is why you resub. This is why you resub. 2 9s, 2 9.5s, 2 9s, 2 9.5s. There you go. 2 9.5s, a 10, and a 9. So previously it had gotten a 9 on surface and a 9.5 on surface, and now it's a 10. Just saying. Crazy. Okay. Ancient Tomb. Just a solid card. I pulled this one, so I wanted to grade it. Reflecting Pool. Same deal. Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord. I don't think I got this graded ever before. This is a new grade. So this is American print. You can tell by the foily text box. And the Japanese print ones, which I'm sure this is going to be. Yeah. Do you see the difference in the text box coloring? That's how you tell Japanese versus American print. Alt art. Planeswalkers from War of the Spark. And the Japanese print ones tend to have better quality. Mind over matter. This is frustrating. I don't know why this won't get a 9.5. It really should. Okay. 2 9.5s, 2 9s. 1 8.5, 2 9s, and a 9.5. 1 8.5, a 10, a 9, and a 9.5. So like every freaking grade under the sun. It's crazy that you can get a 9 on surface and a 10 on surface. Who is grading these the first time to give you 9s on the surface? You know what I mean? So that's what you're re-rolling every time. Ooh, graders. This is crazy. I get the 8 subgrade for corners, right? But they gave it a 9 for edges, and look at this. This edge is a little rough. I wouldn't even have given that a 9 for edges. Another graders. This is a nice one though. 3 9s and a 10. Quad plus. Planes. This is Doc Labs. I think I'm going to start grading cards for patrons. You know, they can send like for a fee. This is something we opened on the Patreon when we opened the APAC lands. 2 9s, and 9.5 and 8.5. Volrath Stronghold. Here we go. 3 9s and a 10. I opened this card, and honestly, it should get a better grade. Whatever. What am I doing here? Arabian Nights. Okay. 8.5. Desert Nomads. Corners again. Got me on this one. I get it. I do. Crystal Quarry. This is another Doc Lab card. This guy is so lucky in the box breaks recently. 8.5 for corners on this, though. Are you out of your mind? Okay. Let me see something. What is going on with the corner grades? This is the only grade that I'm confused by, and most of these is the corner grades. Again, pulled by me, figured I'd grade it. 2 9s, 2 9.5s. Maybe I'll get it regraded, because that's pretty nice. Cadaverous Bloom. Again, I opened it, so I graded it. Gold card. I opened it, so I graded it. 3 9.5s and a 9. That's nice. Okay, we got this Mercadian Masks card that I opened as well. Look, so this one has a 10 for corners, and like, I don't know the difference between a 9 and a 10, honestly. No, I do. But like, I don't know what this makes, why this one's a 9.5, why this is a 10 and this is a 9.5. You know what I'm saying? Like, these corners and these corners are very similar. Very similar. Giant Caterpillar, same deal with the 10 freaking corners. I don't know what makes 10 corners nowadays, because the corners grades always has been rough for BGS. I'm confused by certain grades nowadays when it comes to corners, though. All right, this is nice. A 9 land grant. Quad plus 9 land grant. This Task Force from Mercadian Masks. How did this get a 6.5 for surface? I wonder if they graded it and that foil cut line, you see the foil cut line, right, where it's 2 different colors. I wonder if they graded that as like a factory, what do they call it? Like a roller line? Interesting. Wow. Look at this mark. I wonder if they did that. You see that? Oh, okay. I got an 8 for edges, so maybe not. Interesting, guys. I'm a little confused by that. Bedthick Behemoth, 7th edition foil. It's an 8. I figured I'd throw it in and see what I could do. Nightmare, same deal. I figured I'd throw it in, see what happens. 7th edition foils, honestly, I don't know how anybody's going to get a 9.5 nowadays. 7.5 surface, that's the, scratches. Look at this surface, though. 9.5 surface on this Nightmare. It does look great. Okay. 8 NAF's ASP. Freaking 2 8s, 2 9.5s. I pulled this bad boy. Is this all Arabian Nights? Yeah. Okay, let's see. That I'm surprised by. I pulled this one. I'm surprised it got a 7 for edges. Maybe there's just a factory issue. Whatever. It happens. All right, this is way off centered. It got a 7.5, 2 8s, and an 8.5. Not bad, but I wanted 8s for my Arabian Nights set. And this edges, I guess I could see it. Maybe I shouldn't have subbed this one. I should have looked at this one a little bit better. Okay. 9.5. Ghosts of the Damned. I'll take a Legends 9.5 any day. Any day. Rofalos 9. May resub this. I pulled that from a pack. Apocalypse Quad 9 plus. Pulled that from a pack. Teferi 9.5. Very nice. And that's surprising because this is an American version. See? And the American ones weren't printed as good. So here you go, Tammy Yo. This is a Japanese one. Yeah, see? Yep. Text box doesn't glow. So that makes sense. And Tamio number 2. Very nice. I think I might put one in my War of the Spark repacks. I got 2, right? Kumbaj Witches, 8.5. Metamorphosis, 8.5. Mental Misstep, 8.5. I'm surprised by this one. This is pretty fresh. That's just nice. That's the original. 9.5. This I was very happy to see, and this is very nice. Freaking Urza's Destiny foil 9.5. Now that's difficult. Sick. Attrition 9. I'm not complaining. I got an 8.5 for edges. I might resub this bad boy. I'm honestly surprised by the corners grades on this one and this one. You know, these are cards that I got out in the wild. Ignoble Soldier. I pulled this card, so not surprised by the, I'm surprised it didn't get a better grade. Maggot Therapy. Again, same deal. I don't know how this is an 8.5 centering. I guess maybe, oh, okay, I do know how. The back. Left to right. Damn, though. Freaking Maggot Therapy. Putrefaction, another card I got, I opened. Huh. Surprised by this grade, though. Fear, 7th edition, pretty decent. I'll take an 8.5 any day from 7th edition. Prodigal Sorcerer, same deal, very nice. I'm happy with that. Millstone, I will take it. Again, very nice to have a 7th edition foil in 8.5 plus. Bolus, let's see. Nickel Bolus. It got an 8 and an 8.5 for surfaces previously, and this one got an 8.5. Then corners stayed the same at a 9. Centering went from a 9.5 to a 9 to a 10. Edges went from a 9.5 to a 9 to a 9.5. So this is, you know, probably the best it's going to get. Nisa. Okay. 3 9s and an 8.5. Corners stayed the same at 8.5. Surface went from 9 to a 9.5. Edges went from a 9 to a 9 to a 9. Centering went from 9 to a 9.5 to a 9. This is probably the best it's going to get. One of those Tefiris is here. We'll look at that. I think we'll run into it. Phyrexian Negator. I pulled this. I'm surprised by the grade. It edges 8. That's pretty low. That's interesting. Okay, 9.5. Sahili. Very nice. American version. Very cool. And final 2 grades. 2 cards here. I wanted to try this just to see. Stone Throwing Devils, they're still not grading it. It is the sensitivity card, so yep. That's what that is. See, they give you a little reasoning as to why. Here, service unavailable, it says. And so this Teferi, I don't know which one it is. Again, it's like the other Teferi, although that's a 9.5. This is 9. Surface, 8. 8.5, 9. You know what? Actually, I'm sorry. I think this is a completely different Teferi. I'm pretty sure I pulled the last one out. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I pulled the last one out and I put 2 more in. Okay, so that's my grading order. Took a while and I gotta go now. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon. If you're going to buy any cards today, remember to use my TCG Player affiliate link in the description and in the QR code. It's free and easy to use. You click on it and shop like normal. It helps out a lot. Otherwise, take care. Have a lovely day. I will catch you soon, everybody. Peace.
Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we going to do now? What are we going to do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?